INFP at their worst versus INTP at their worst. Dualism is one of the ideologies that is believed to guide the world. Its thesis believes that everything about life in the cosmos is double and opposing. Hence, for one to survive, there must be an opposite, like the Chinese Yin and Yang, day and night, good and evil, darkness and light. We'd have a very long list if we were to name all of it, because it's all relatable ideology. In the case of humans, we have good and bad people. The classification of a person's capability due to their cognitive functions doesn't determine if they'll turn out to be good people or bad ones. Instead, their experience and backgrounds do. Therefore, the classifications outlined by Myers Briggs doesn't make any personality stand out as all good or evil. But at some extreme point, coupled with bad experiences, a character who's to be seen as good can provide the worst person. So, if an INFP or INTP is at its worst, here are some characteristics. INTP at their worst. When an INTP is at its worst, they frequently exhibit arrogance, carelessness, and a strong sense of self-importance, because they believe that the people who are dependent on them at the moment do it excessively. As such, they may always tend to overlook and dismiss them. As a result, they consider others from lower social classes to be less intelligent or wise than themselves. They often drift into their solitary worlds, shirking obligations and likely disregarding loved ones. So any loved one who tries to approach them or establish a connection is avoided or subjected to silent, passive violence. The unhealthy INTP does not see people as unique individuals. Instead, they're treated as experimental tools. Even worse, they may play around with people to see what occurs, treating them like things to use and discard. They frequently use harsh language but don't consider how their comments affect others emotionally. That's why they're left alone, so they can be the thinker and use themselves as an experiment, because they believe that they're the center of their universe. INFP at their worst. Self-righteous, self-absorbed, and vacillating between being passive and incredibly judgmental. The worst INFPs are destructive. They enjoy living in their dreams, but don't give much thought to the everyday realities. They might disregard their friends and family and opt to live in a fantasy world instead. In essence, they may likely leave behind everyone who's to be vital to them, which is so unlike an empath. They may be so webbed in their daydreams that everyone in the real world appears defective and disappointing. With time, they begin to believe themselves to be morally superior or virtuous to others. They might withdraw from society and silently assess everyone they encounter, or start treating the people in their lives more harshly and condemningly over time. And if not tamed or managed, an INFP can become so preoccupied with their beliefs and dreams that they reject or criticize anyone who tries to win their affection. Please let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Thanks for watching this video.